Hi, I'm Greg from Freedom Armory Machine Works, Glen Rock, Pennsylvania on Second Amendment Drive. I'm here to show you the maintenance, disassembly, reassembly, and cleaning instructions for the Minuteman suppressor. On this end you have the fluted mount, unscrews easily, slide out your baffles, your end cap comes off with a standard 3/8 drive. And now you have all your parts in front of you. These baffles can be cleaned with any common gun solvent that you currently have. We also have used Scotch-Brite pads and steel wool if you want to get a little more aggressive. Also, you can put these into, since they're all titanium, ultrasonic cleaner. Leave it in the ultrasonic cleaner, but we do not recommend putting in our Cerakoted parts into an ultrasonic cleaner. And now for further assembly instructions. I've brought in a second Minuteman suppressor to show you the differences on the two ends. You will notice on this end there is a recessed area for your end cap and O-ring to go down into and seat properly. On this end the threading starts immediately, and this is where the fluted mount goes on, which goes onto your rifle or your pistol. So this end is recessed for your O-ring, this end is not for your fluted mount. There's your end cap, goes on this end. What we'd like to show you now is the three different types of baffles that we have inside our Minuteman. We have the blast baffle, which has no notches on it but has tabs. We have the center 4 baffles, which have a notch and a tab, and they can go in any combination in the center 4. Then we have the end cap baffle, which has a notch but no tab. So as the flat surface here will fit nicely up against your O-ringed end cap, and your beginning blast baffle will fit up nicely up against your fluted mount. And now we would like to show you the reassembly of the Minuteman suppressor. You will notice that the blast baffle has no notches and the end baffle has no tab. So we are just going to stack these with the ports straight down the tube, aligning the tabs into the notches. They will seat in very easily. And we're done. Now we're going to show you the reconfiguration for maximum performance on a .22 rifle only, not a pistol. You'll notice the ports are now directly in line with each other. What we're going to do is turn them 90 degrees, causing a corkscrew effect on the ports. You can easily stack them up with the tabs aligned. And you are now configured to shoot for your .22 rifle. And now the final assembly of the Minuteman suppressor. We have the end cap, which you have already lubricated the O-ring with a synthetic lubricant. We have the threaded mount. We have the tube, and of course we have our baffle stack and the configuration that you're going to be shooting. If you make sure that the pointy end of the baffles are towards your threaded mount, pop that in so it's nice and tight. Take your tube, slide it on, tighten this up, nice and snug, no gap. You've got your lubricated end mount, slide that on, taking your standard 3/8 drive, tighten this down. You know you've got it correct when the end cap is flush to the tube. Don't hear any rattle. If for some reason you have it loose, you're going to hear a rattle. Make sure it's tightened down so you hear nothing. So you know that all the baffles are nice and tight and it will perform at its peak.